Welcome back. I'm Ashley McDowell. I'm joined here this morning by Jeff Gray. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing? You look
Good.
great.
Thank you. You know, I know you guys got the buoys out this week, and we're excited about that. And today is Tourism Day, so can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, it's National Tourism Day, and we just heard that great weather forecast. It's going to be absolutely spectacular out there, and what the buoys are really meant to do is really to give people access to the shipwrecks. All these shipwrecks are out there, but sometimes they can be hard to find, right, because they're hiding under the water, and the buoy marks them. You can see them right from some of our parks, and we talked about divers in that last segment, but there's so many different ways to get out there and explore these wrecks. I was out paddleboarding on Sunday out there, kayaks. You can just go out and snorkel, and it's not really much gear to get out there, so everybody can enjoy them.
Absolutely. And you know, those buoys, I feel like you're right. They're not just for divers, because I don't know where a lot of the shipwrecks are. And so by finding those buoys, I can locate it. And
a paddleboard, and you know, this morning I drove by the lake. It's crystal clear, flat. They mentioned the visibility. This time of year, the water is crystal clear. We were out on the glass bottom boat for the first cruise just a couple days ago, and we could see 40 feet down. It's just spectacular right now. The visibility is great all year, but May and June, it's just absolutely incredible.
Absolutely. So I hear that it's National Recreation and Tourism Week, and today is Tourism Day, correct?
It is today, and you know, the Northeast Michigan has so much to offer for our visitors, but it's the same thing for the residents here. So it's a great way to remind us what there is for us to do when we live here. The state parks have such incredible access to the sanctuary to get out there and do that. And so what we're doing this month is really try to highlight some of the recreational opportunities in Northeast Michigan.
And what are some of those recreational opportunities?
You know, we talked about the kayaking, the snorkeling, the diving, paddleboarding even now, more and more that. The glass bottom boat is starting to run right now. And so many ways to get out there and explore, but just this area has 5 state parks right on the shores of Lake Huron, and just to get out and go for a walk and explore the rivers, the lakes, and so much. And what we ask people to do is when you go out there and do it, tell the rest of the world, put it on Facebook, tweet about it, do whatever you want, share your pictures, and that'll help bring people up here in the summer.
Definitely. And so how can more people get involved with all these and help out with even some of these tourism activities?
Well, we have a huge activity coming up in about a week here where tourism professionals from around the state, all over the state, about 100 of them, are coming to Harrisville to work on a lighthouse project there with us. And what it's going to do is actually going to help do work around that lighthouse to make it a better tourism destination. But these people are going to discover Northeast Michigan, and that'll help spread the word. And we're looking for volunteers to help that. And you can go to our website to learn more about that project.
Definitely. And so I know NOAA puts on a lot of events, and I know it's getting about that time for ROVs coming up, and I'm sure some other things as well.
Yep. Well, you know, Memorial Day, people look at that as the kickoff of summer. We're going to do free glass bottom boat tours on Memorial Day. We want people to come out on the boat so they can learn about what's out there and see these shipwrecks and then think about, you know, putting the mask on and maybe going underwater. So we'll have more information on that in the coming weeks, but on Memorial Day, throughout the day, we'll have free cruises at the sanctuary.
Awesome. So we have the ROVs coming up, the free cruises coming up, and I'm sure there's a lot of other events coming up this summer with NOAA as well.
Yep, we're really working on attracting large groups to come here. So they, you know, when they're here, that's great, and they can do some stuff, but also we try to get them out throughout the community, to the lighthouses, to the state parks, out on the water, so they can discover it and then share it with the people they know.
Definitely. All right, thanks so much, Jeff, for coming on today and telling us about some of these events.
We'll get wet next time.
Absolutely. We'll actually get in the water with these. And this temperature's warming up.
It's perfect right now.
Yep.
So
thanks so much, Jeff.